Once upon a time, in a distant village called Amole, there lived a young girl called Ola. Ola got pregnant out of wedlock. The siblings were all against her. The whole villagers mocked her for getting pregnant by her age. 9 months later, Ola gave birth to a baby girl named Fejiro at home with the help of Nurse Vicky on a sweltering afternoon. Ola had to borrow clothes from the neighbors to dress her child, marking the start of a difficult journey. 20 years later, Ola's daughter Fejiro grew into a stunning young woman, admired by every eligible bachelor in the community. Fejilo's obedience and respectfulness earned her envy from her peers, who often reminds her about her birth. The painful reminders would bring Fejiro to tears. One day, a prince returned from abroad in search of a wife. As he passed by the stream, Fejiro and her friends greeted him. The prince's interest was piqued, and he called out to Fejiro, inquiring about her name and origins. Though she hesitated to respond, her friend Amira intervened, revealing Fejiro's birth circumstances. Overwhelmed, Fejiro fled in tears, despite the prince's attempts to stop her. Days passed, and the prince couldn't stop thinking about the girl. He asked his guards to find out more about her, and eventually they discovered her name was Fejiro and she was born out of wedlock. The prince decided to visit Fejiro's house. Fejiro was surprised to see the prince. The prince apologized for his earlier encounter and expressed his feelings and admiration for her kindness and beauty. Fejiro was taken aback by the prince's words. No one had ever spoken to her with such kindness and respect. The prince's visit brought joy to Fejiro's life. One day, the prince asked Fejiro to take a walk with him. He took her to a beautiful garden he had created specially for her. He told her about his feelings and his desire to marry her. Fejiro was overwhelmed. No one had ever loved her for who she was, but she worried about the community's reaction. The prince reassured her, promising her to support her and her family. Few days later, the prince arrived to speak with Fejiro's family elders. He explained his intention, showing respect and humility. He promised to love and care for Fejiro. The elders accepted his proposal to marry their daughter. The wedding preparation began, and the community was abuzed with excitement. But just as things were falling into place, a surprise twist emerged. A rival suitor, jealous of Prince's love for Fejiro, began to spread rumors about her past. Together they faced the community, and the prince said, "No matter how long the rumors spread, I will still stand by you." He told the community that her past didn't define her and that he wanted to spend his life with her. The community, moved by the prince's words, began to see Fejiro in a new light. The prince and Fejiro got married and lived happily ever. Their story became a legend, inspiring others.